not good for him that he won like that, and the people, that there's a big question in the minds of the fans.
Spoke about that he shouldn't have. Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right, and I'm not gonna say he's wrong.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in tax.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has finally spoken out about the shocking FBI investigation into his longtime rival Floyd Mayweather. With rumors spreading about a huge $42 million scam, fans and critics have been waiting to hear Pacquiao's response. And his answer did not let them down. Known for being humble and quick-witted, Pacquiao did not hold back when asked about Mayweather's legal troubles, hinting at deeper truths and possible old conflicts that never played out inside the ring. As the scandal keeps growing, Pacquiao's comments are sending shockwaves through the boxing world and firing up one of the sport's most famous rivalries again.
Right, now Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners.
The rivalry between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather is one of the most famous in boxing history. Their 2015 match, called the Fight of the Century, was the result of years of waiting and talks. Mayweather won by unanimous decision, but the fight had its share of issues, including arguments over drug testing rules and Pacquiao's unrevealed shoulder injury.
They fought, let's just say 5 years earlier, because everybody believed they wanted that fight. We had been clamoring for that fight for 5-10 years. Had they fought 5 years earlier, is the outcome any different?
Let's just say it would have probably been a controversial decision.
Okay.
You know, like a closer fight. But I still think that Floyd probably would have pulled it off. I really do think so. Pacquiao at the time, when he was coming up, when I fought him, he was literally a Pac-Man.
Right.
He was just chomping at me like there's no tomorrow.
Right.
He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop throwing punches. That Pacquiao probably gives Mayweather a better fight.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if he wins, but he gives him a better fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you feel this fight happened a couple years?
A little too late, you know?
Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me.
Floyd, what is your assessment of Manny Pacquiao and his shoulder injury?
Come on. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Excuses, excuses, excuses. He was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. He lost. He know he lost. I lost a lot of respect for him. You know, you fight. If you lose, it's okay. Mayweather was the better man. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
I know I am the better fighter. In September 2021, Pacquiao said he was retiring from boxing to concentrate on his political work. He ran for president of the Philippines in the 2022 election, but did not win. Even with that loss, Pacquiao stayed busy in different roles, including working as a senator and taking part in many charitable activities. In
Pacquiao's retirement.
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. Was an ultimate champion, and I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Marcus.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money, I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromising, because he's a giver. He's a
Reports said he was getting ready for a possible exhibition fight against famous Muay Thai fighter Bwaka Banchamek. This match was expected to be a big event with a planned purse of $25 million.
You know, Bwaka's style is good for the Muay Thai sports, and I don't know that boxing is different than Muay Thai, and you know we're going to fight in boxing, so you know what I'm talking about. It's hard for him to adjust without using elbows, legs like that. So it just, you need to train hard and work hard because it's hard to, it's very hard to I got the big round of applause.
While Pacquiao has spoken publicly about the recent FBI probe into Floyd Mayweather's claimed role in a $42 million scam, their past shows a complicated relationship. In 2009, Pacquiao sued Mayweather for defamation over claims that he used performance-enhancing drugs. The case was settled in 2012, with both sides agreeing to pay their own legal costs and the Mayweathers putting out a statement saying they had no proof that Pacquiao took such substances.
And Dan, what is Pacquiao hoping to accomplish with this lawsuit?
Well, I know that the negotiations for this fight have been ongoing, but I just got off the telephone with Daniel Petrocelli, who is the attorney for Manny Pacquiao, literally moments before coming on the air, and I asked him that exact question. And his point was, regardless of whether or not they're negotiating this fight, that that the comments that they allege that the Mayweather people had made were irresponsible and reckless and malicious, and they had to answer it no matter what. And so they felt like they had no choice but to file the lawsuit, regardless of whether or not the fight.
There's legal problems go beyond his rivalry with Pacquiao. In 2018, the Securities and Exchange Commission charged him with not revealing payments he received for promoting certain cryptocurrency investments. He settled the case by paying fines and agreeing to a short-term ban on promoting securities.
Now, I'm going to tell you guys this is an obvious scam if you can just read the signs, but since Floyd can't read, I'm going to explain it to you all by telling you the history of Floyd, Money Mayweather, and crypto. Our story starts in 2018 when Floyd Mayweather was banned for 3 years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Syntratech. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has
Mayweather's role in promoting the cryptocurrency Ethereum X has also faced criticism. Along with other celebrities, he was sued in a class action lawsuit that accused them of making false and misleading claims to investors, which caused major money losses when the token's value dropped sharply.
Investors in the Ethereum Max, which is not affiliated with the popular Ethereum token, filed a suit back in January. So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings. The judge said the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. However, he dismissed the suit because it didn't say where, when, or even if the plaintiffs had seen
The current FBI investigation focuses on claims that Mayweather took part in a fake money scheme worth $42 million. While details are still limited, the probe has drawn heavy media coverage, putting a dark cloud over Mayweather's legacy.
With Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd
Mayweather stressed that he owns the properties fully without any partners and wants to offer affordable housing to families who need it. The buildings, which were previously owned by Black Spruce Management, benefit from Article 21 tax breaks that support long-term affordability.
Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of it. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. Almost 20 millions. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
I am just getting started. Along with this deal, Mayweather has made other major investments in real estate. He has put money into a $10 billion office portfolio run by 601 companies, which includes buildings like the AON Center and the old post office building in Chicago. These steps show Mayweather's dedication to creating a broad and powerful real estate empire.
Buying a $402 million multifamily portfolio called the Black Spruce Portfolio. A source revealed to The Real Deal that he went into contract to pay $402 million for a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio of more than 60 buildings. These buildings are concentrated in the Upper Manhattan area, and this deal would make for one of the city's biggest multifamily deals of the year. Anyways, we know Floyd is big on putting his money into commercial real estate deals, but a 1,000-unit multifamily portfolio is a massive buy, even for a guy like him. The question is, why would he, or anybody for that matter, be interested in buying all of these affordable housing units all at once? Well, for one, some of this portfolio is reported to offer a tax exemption due to the fact that the majority of the units are designated as affordable housing.
But critics, including rapper 50 Cent, have questioned whether Mayweather's wealth can last. In a 2020 interview, 50 Cent said that Mayweather's flashy lifestyle has used up his money, suggesting he is not as rich as people think. He stated it is fight, get the money, spend the money fight. With that kind of life, the money is gone.
Does Floyd Mayweather, is he as rich as we think he is?
No.
So when we see the $1 million in the bag,
that money light money. Like, he can get his hands on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't,
I need some of that light money then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Anytime like that, he is who he is. You can't discredit who he is. Like, and again, I'll tell you, like, I don't mind, you know, telling the truth.
Joe Rogan has also noted that Floyd is known not just for his boxing skills, but even more for how much money he has. He is one of the most famous boxers ever. Still, Rogan criticizes the idea of Floyd trying MMA, clearly saying he would get crushed in that sport. This shows that even well-respected commentators have doubted how well he could adapt or perform outside of boxing.
Everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said, it should be a 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to, but Conor's going to get a hold of him, and then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way away from any sort of a...
In another case, Joe Rogan pointed out Floyd's influence by sharing the story of how Mayweather reportedly fired a referee in the middle of a fight. Rogan stressed that only someone like Floyd, who is at the very top of boxing in both fame and power, could do something like that. This moment again shows how deeply Floyd's money affects every part of his career.
Hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the f*** are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring...
A closer look shows that Mayweather's actual earnings are much lower than what he claims. For example, his pay from certain fights was closer to $60 million, not the $350 million he often brags about. This habit of exaggerating raises doubts about the truth of his wealth and suggests he keeps up a front to protect his public image. Even with these claims, Mayweather still shows off his money with flashy buys like a $1.13 million Super Bowl suite and insists he is financially stable.
It depends. Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point.
I can make $200 million in 18 months because I want to.
Over the years, Mayweather took part in some of the richest fights in boxing history. His 2015 matchup with Manny Pacquiao brought in over $600 million. 2 years later, his fight against UFC star Conor McGregor added another $300 million to his earnings. At one time, Forbes named him the highest-paid athlete in the world. Stephen A. Smith boldly said, "It does not matter how much money you make if you spend like you will never run out."
It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect?
Floyd has always said that money is at the center of his life. He even wants his kids to follow his path and do the same kind of business he does. His main goal, he says, is building wealth that lasts for future generations. But this way of thinking has also made him a target for critics who feel he puts money ahead of good character.
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys. And
Floyd has always said that money is at the center of his life. He even wants his kids to follow his path and do the same kind of business he does. His main goal, he says, is building wealth that lasts for future generations. But this way of thinking has also made him a target for critics who feel he puts money ahead of good character. Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.